Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So, got some messages for you today. Thank you all for your support and for tuning into the channel. We're going to get right into it. So, observe. Notice all the noteworthy things in your relationships. So, it's time to observe those relationships that you have, whether it's friendship, family, love, and to just notice what is worthy of the relationship. What stems out, like what is good about these relationships. It feels like you need to do a certain cleanup with certain ones and to prioritize others, to see which ones give you attitude of gratitude and that you appreciate, and to find those reasons to remind you why you appreciate them so much. And then others you might realize that, like, okay, well, it's not as worthy as I thought it was. So, right, the universe is asking you to observe here and to really take a look into these relationships to see what are the ones that suit you best, that's going to help you evolve and get to your higher state of being here. Your past life. We reunite with our loved ones over and over in different lives, right? And it's already asking you to check which ones are noteworthy, and this is because of your past life here. These are souls you've already came across, souls that, like, you can't live without these relationships, and it's just lifetime after lifetime you kind of come back together. So it's important to make that emphasis on those relationships and see which ones are the best for you, so that you can continue this reuniting path, and that, like, you don't get obstacles in the way or get thrown off your path here. Happy. This will make you happier. It'll help you embrace your loving connection and be happy, right? So, like, this is a really strong message on relationships. It's a really strong message on helping you be guided by these wonderful souls that you have in your life, and to get rid of these other ones that are just obstacles or unhealed people. Unless your purpose is to heal the unhealed and the hurt, then okay, it's still worth it to look at what is worthy about this. And, like, is it draining you, is it not, is it helping you on your life, if on your life path mission here. Honor. Treat people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship become stronger. So, once again, like, these this message is really about, like, relationships, right? We just keep getting relationship cards, and this deck is not all about relationship cards, by the way. So, like, universe really wants you to look into that, because it's going to help you be happier along the way. There's certain relationships that have been taking up your time, consuming your energy, emotionally draining you, while others is kind of like lifting you up and bringing you to a higher vibration, to a frequency that, like, you can connect with your soul and spirit, and, like, really get to being yourself again. So really take the time to go through this month, so that you know which ones to prioritize, you know which ones to spend time with, so that it's kind of like a win-win situation, right? Like, for you and for that other person. Barrier. I knew there was obstacles here. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. There's some type of barrier that's preventing you from being as happy as you could be. That it's your energy isn't as high and vibrant and lively as it could be right now. You have to check out, what are these barriers, what are these obstacles, these delays, these slowdowns. Like, what are you pushing your time and your efforts into that doesn't deserve your time and efforts, and where could you place those time and efforts where it could be beneficial for you. I'm going to pull some tarot cards here. The Page of Pentacles, right? Page of Pentacles asking you to question more, to be open to questioning, to be open to changing perception, or to expanding your perception and your horizons and looking a little bit further than where you're at, right? It kind of goes with the card observe here, right? It's asking you to really take the time, logically thinking, right? Like for your stability, for your well-being, like to take the time to really question what is beneficial for you, what makes you happy, what thrives, what are the relationships that like could help you out along the way. For past life, you got the Emperor card. So you've been leading these relationships. You've been from lifetime after lifetime. You've been leading them. You've been honorable. You've been respectable. You've been true. You've been looked up to. Like in these relationships, these people really look up to you. They really admire your opinions, they admire your energy, they admire who you are, and they respect you, they honor you in these relationships that like you should take the time for, right? There's certain ones that they're not honoring you, they're not admiring you, and they could be using you, or if not draining you, and like that's where you need to take the Emperor energy, take leadership, and start making a cleanup in your life so that you can continue to be balanced, you can continue to feel harmony and synchronized. Let's look for happy. The Hangman, right? The more you do this, the more you'll feel spiritually awoken, spiritually connected. Like the answers are going to feel simpler. The situations and opportunities in your way are going to be more clear to you, and like more, you're going to understand your path more. You're going to understand where you're heading more, and with confidence, and that the brighter days are coming here, and that they're arriving, or if not, they're there. It's just a matter of putting your attention in these corners so that like you could feel this more and more. For honor, King of Cups in reverse, right? So you need to, for honor here, there's certain ones that are not faithful to you. So in this cleanup, in this observation, you need to see who is faithful to you, who is telling you the truth, because there are some lies out there. There are some lies, there are some unfaithfulness. Someone or some are not as dedicated as they could be towards you, and it's time that you cut loose, so like you can get to the ones that do respect you, the ones that do honor you, and the ones that you do honor and respect, right? And so that like you cannot, because you're feeling a little bit emotionally drained right now by certain relationships, and this should not be, right? Why would you want to keep toxic people or relationships in your life and working at them, because you're pouring your heart and soul into them, but it's not reciprocal, right? You want something reciprocal. You want something where it just feels like the connection is deep and getting deeper here. So like this is one of the barriers, right? That you need to watch out for is who is taking your love for granted, who is taking your person for granted, and your qualities, right? Your empathy, your ways of being energetic or positive or optimistic. Like some people feed off of that, while some people they live and thrive off of that. Barrier. 10 of Wands in reverse. You might be afraid of losing someone or losing a connection, right? Because you think the connection is great, but really, like, if you would take the time to observe what is worthy of this connection and what is not worthy of this connection, you might realize that there are barriers there, and that this fear is like sometimes you have to face your fears and get rid of this barrier and this obstacle, or voice yourself so something can change here. If the relationship is really important for you, to voice yourself so that you are heard, because there's certain things that are not working out, and you keep hoping for better days or seeing signs that things will change, and or things are getting better little by little, but like it's taken forever for these little changes to come into effect. So it's time to really open up your eyes and see what is worth holding on to and what is worth letting go of, because right here it's draining your energy, and it might, in return, you might be getting more negative energy or stressed or anxiety, insomnia, right? Health issues with that, worries, concerns. And these are all negative emotions that you don't really need to focus on, that can that can upset you emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually here. bottom of the deck energy, Ace of Cups in reverse. Right now, if you don't take the time to observe and you let all be, like, your possibility for abundance and great relationships are at a halt. It's waiting for you to do this cleanup so that we can flip this upright and have abundance, love, cherishing the moments, feeling cherished in the moment, wanting to go further, wanting to connect more deeply, feeling appreciated, feeling loved, being happy, and knowing that this happiness is real. And I'm just going to go for animal guides here, tarot cards, just to see the overall energy of this. Eight of Air, the bunting bird. It's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. Right? So know that you're not trapped. It's these relationships or these people that make you feel that way or think that way, but really you are free. You're free to make your own decisions and choices. You're free to change up and like observe and make a cleanup so that you can finally connect on a better level here, so that you do feel this freedom, you do feel that self-confidence, you taking back who you are and finally spreading your wings to fly. And the bottom of the deck energy is the High Priestess, the owl. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition, which is great advice, right? Because we started off with observe, right? To observe first and then eventually take action, but to start off, not to take action right away, to pause and reflect and to really get down to the nitty gritty, down to the deep soul level of like, who are these people in your life? What are their meanings? What are their values? How does it benefit you? How do they like help you grow as an individual, or to continue down your path as an individual on a happy note? Because the universe wants you to be happy, right? And wants you to have better relationships, or to better your relationships, and to take time for the ones that are worth it. So that's the message for today. If there's any questions, comment below what you think, how you feel, if this resonates with you. This is a collective, so it might not resonate with everyone, but hopefully that helps out. And if you want a live reading, just let me know. I could be there maybe today or this week. And if you have any other subjects that you want me to come across, well, then let me know in the comments, like, what would you like to hear as a message, or that you're curious about, okay? So thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate your presence and I appreciate who you are. And I'm hoping you all the best. And hopefully that this message will help you get to your path of happiness, and to feel better as an individual day after day, that your energy changes, okay? So thank you all, and bye for now.